Hey guys, so just further optimization on this AI keyword tool. There's three parts, and each one of these programs is super strong and super powerful in their own respect. So, optimizing and troubleshooting has kind of been the last 20, 30 hours, you know what I mean? So, but we're at a point where it's running really well. I have quite a few if then statements. So it's very conditional. It makes decisions based upon that. You know, if checkbox is unchecked, then check it, then download, then open. You know, if it's not, skip or something. But there are conditional statements like this. So regardless, it's going to replace about 100 people to 1,000 people that can work 24/7, 365. Don't need vacations, right? Now comes the cool part. So now it's done. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to go right to it. So the keyword planner, bam. And so this is exciting because now we get to use not just performing keywords, but the highest performing keywords. And so that's the difference between somebody who knows a little bit and somebody who knows a lot, is knowing that these keywords are super, super important. So if they're not quality, if they're not the best, if they're not high performing, if they're not, uh, you know, uh, good for your niche, then you're just wasting your money. So this program is going to keep running until it finds keywords that work, and then it's going to find keywords that work into each other. So it's going to combine keywords. So it's going to be really hyper targeted. So that means hyper targeting means when you throw $1,000, let's just say a month, at an advertising or even 10,000, that 95% of that isn't going to get thrown away. So let's go to the next one. So once we scraped all this stuff, what we're going to do is go here and we're going to take our keyword right here. That's the first keyword, and we're going to go to the next part of the program. This will be interlinked, so it's not going to be like, I'm not going to need to change that. It's going to do it itself. So we have one program going into the next, and this next one will take that keyword right there that we just got, and it's going to start a campaign on Facebook. It's going to start an ad campaign. This is an employee. This is an employee that's very highly skilled. This is an insanely highly skilled employee. And so your employee is going to look at the best of the best options. So we're going to run this in basic mode first. In beta, it's going to be, it's going to be pretty basic for now. But regardless, the exciting part is that it does everything itself. So you've seen my hands aren't doing anything. I've got my hands free, and obviously nobody else is on the computer. You have obviously nobody touching it, so it's doing because of the programs. So highly intelligent, trained. Let's just say artificial intelligent ninjas. I'm choosing to call this. I'm thinking about a name called the AI firm, because it's an artificial intelligence firm that is being replaced. It's an entire firm of people, and ads, that's one thing, but this code, the core, can be stocks. It can be anything data driven that gets updated on a daily basis and needs to get better, right? So if you're doing Google ads, that's our next step. So beta right now, we're going to be Facebook ads, just because it's cheaper to run testing. And yeah, I mean, people have some really good success in Facebook, but Google is where it's at. Facebook, you're going to look at probably $1 per conversion or $1 per click, but Google is going to be 3 to 4, up to $10 per click. So Google's when you have your shit down. So Google gets the results. If you want something done, you get it done at Google. So it's going to go through all this stuff, and it's editing certain things. And what we want to do is we want to make sure we allow it to run. And when it runs, it's going to ask me a couple questions. It inputs all the stuff. It inputs the URL. It inputs that from microgreens. And then it's going to confirm. Obviously, there was a little error here, but this is this is definitely figuring stuff out. It's not going to be the. All right. So, but seeing this the first time I'm seeing it is pretty exciting. So we go to confirm. I just need to fix that part of the program. It will do that. It will confirm and it will autofill everything. But for now, I just wanted to get everything running. So we're seeing the first couple beta program. So just like that, your items have been confirmed. So let's continue to the ad manager. And so the third part is the most important part. It's called the master brain. So let's go to the master brain. It's going to take the ad I just had, and it's going to say, okay, is it performing or is it not performing? And that's super important. And then, you have to set a threshold and say, what is performing? For us, it's going to be 153 clicks or 152 clicks. So if it's 152 or higher per, $5 that we spend, then it will continue. It'll save it. It'll continue and allow this to compete and say, we did something right here, but let's take this to the next step and keep competing. It's like a big NCAA tournament. If it's above 152, it passes on to the next stage, and then the next stage, and the next stage. And the more stages you have, the more the program is learning. It's learning from you. And so here we go. 153 link clicks is what we just got. And so, we can check what that looks like. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to downloads, and I'm just going to show you exactly what that looks like. Well, let's try this right here. Okay, right here. All right. So if we see 153, yeah, right here, right there it is, exactly. So 99% done in beta mode. So we just saw it run for the very first time. There was a little minor hiccup, but it is pretty much 98% done. Once I fix the last couple bugs, I'm going to keep, improving and speeding up. That's kind of been a lot of what's been going on lately, is speeding up and troubleshooting. But I can't even tell you how many hours has gone into this. Probably 60 hours in the last month, but 10 years of advertising expertise, multiple schools. Google taught me. I was in Google Engage. Back in the day. I think that was about almost 10 years ago, and almost a decade ago. I was part of the first program that taught people, and I was one of 1,300 in the world selected. So I learned a lot. Took the Google certification for your AdWords, and so then I went on to even better advertising schools and learning more online. Taking a couple courses online as well as helping consulting at the same time as advertising for other big companies. So big companies looked at this, and I got to be honest with you, the AI, this is going to be the next thing, and nobody has done this. Nobody has done this AI. Nobody has ever done what I'm doing right now. So we're seeing this brand new thing happen. And people are already excited about it. Businesses are already, contacting me about this. I have this guy, who's working for a multi-million-dollar business. Quite a few guys actually that are looking for the leg up, and here it is. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. A lot of hard work. You can kind of do anything you want. You put your mind to it, you can figure it out. And just year after year after year of doing that. Putting one foot in front of the other. In order to go forward, if anybody can do this. So I highly recommend you guys, if you guys see this and you're like, wow, man, that's incredible, but I can't do that. But I'm gonna say, yeah, you can do this. Anybody can teach themselves. So you just gotta want it bad. I think that's where people kind of trip themselves up. So don't let yourself slow yourself down, because the biggest enemy we have is ourself and our old habits. So Trust me when I say we had bad habits in the past, or I had bad habits. You know what I mean? I still have some bad habits, but focus is everything. Focus will get you to the point where you can be a fine, sharp sword, a katana sword, slice through issues. So here, I know, rant's over, but but I just wanted to show you the AI program. It's 98% done right now. So, oh my God, it's so exciting. So, all right, so many hours went into this. You guys saw it first.